Welcome to Westminster Choir College's annual Voice Pedagogy Institute 2020. We're so happy that you're joining us for this week and possibly the weekend extension. Though we're not happy there's a pandemic and that has taken us to an online presentation format, there is some good that's come of that because it is more convenient and easier for people to join us from around the world. So we welcome participants from China, Japan, Malaysia, Australia, perhaps other countries I'm not familiar with at this time, and of course from all over the United States. I am Kathy Kessler-Price. I'm the director of the Institute, and I'm going to take just a minute to tell you a little bit about me and a little bit about the history of the Voice Pedagogy Institute. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a lifelong singer, performer, teacher, conductor, sometime collaborative pianist, all-around musician, I guess. And I love what I do. I teach voice and voice pedagogy at Westminster, and I also direct the Presser Voice Lab, as well as, of course, the Institute. When I was about 50 years old, I decided that I really needed to go back to school. And the reason I felt that way is because though I was a successful teacher and performer and certainly felt very comfortable in a more traditional sense as that teacher, I knew there was a lot of information that had gone past me in the 20-some years since I had been in school. And so I launched upon a PhD in voice pedagogy at the University of Kansas, which happened to be where I was living at the time. And this experience led me to a new world of voice research, of voice science, of evidence-based teaching. And this I could layer in with my years of experience as a singer and a teacher, and with my developed ear and instincts, as well as musical artistry. These are all things that I'm sure you bring to the table here as well. And I want to encourage you that no matter your age, your stage, that you not feel that you're too old, too young, too far away from school or anything, to participate and to learn and to elevate your teaching for the coming years. I'm so glad you chose to be with us because I think that this week can help you with that. So teachers need every possible tool in their toolkit, and those tools involve imagery, they involve traditional teaching techniques, they involve lineage schools, wonderful historical techniques that have been handed down through the years. But they also have to be based on a thorough understanding of vocal function, resonance, acoustics, registration, all the components that a teacher really needs to understand and to know why they select certain vocalises and certain repertoire for students to help them grow and develop in the ways they want them to. So that's what the Voice Pedagogy Institute is here for. It began with Dr. Marvin Kenzie many years ago, and he had a super successful, thriving institute for a long time. After his retirement, it eventually stopped, and when I came to Westminster almost 9 years ago, I was asked to restart it, but to begin it with my own ideas and my own sort of bent on what we would include in it.
Welcome, Westminster Choir College Voice Pedagogy Institute, Class of 2020. We are thrilled you're here. My name is John Price, and I am the Assistant Director for the Institute. I'm going to go through a few logistics about our platform, in this case it's Zoom, and a little bit about how we are going to maintain that sense of community that has been a really important part of our Institute since its inception. First of all, you're going to join all our core programming and modules through the same link that was sent to you. So, however you're getting to today's class, that's the same way you'll get to every other class. You can either click on the link or you can enter the personal meeting ID and the password. That should also be found in the email. Our password is VPI2020, all lowercase. Once you've entered the Zoom meeting, we ask that you go ahead and put your microphone on mute. This is so that you're not disturbing the presenters with background noise, and so that we can make sure our presenters are able to communicate as freely as possible, much as they would in front of a classroom. If you do have a question, please utilize the raise hand function under participants. So you're going to click on participants and then on raise hand, and the presenter will be able to see that you've raised your hand. If your question isn't pressing, please utilize the chat function. You can enter your question there. I'll be monitoring that during all of our core programming. For the modules, whoever is presenting will also be monitoring the chat function, and we'll take care of those questions toward the end as they come up. If you have any Institute-related questions, please go ahead and contact me. My email address is jprice@rider.edu. You can also feel free to call or text me. My phone number can be found on the emergency contact sheet that you should have already received.
So we look forward to this week. We hope that you're going to have a great time. Be interactive, be a participant, and we will all get so much out of your presence.
Again, thank you so much for joining us this week. We are thrilled that you are here, and we know you're going to have a wonderful experience.